Okay, my little dunkers, today we're going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to review two films that everyone has seen, but I've only seen one. Or both. Or maybe neither. That's up for you to decide. Now the answer is at the end of the piece, but let's see if you can do better than Script Gremlin and give the right answer. We start with An Offer You Can't Refuse, a film which, if I haven't seen, I'll probably wind up sleeping with the fishes after first having to change my bed sheets and having a quick word with the local stable about boundaries again. Yep, it's the film disgracefully kept at number 2 on IMDb's Top 250, the highest grossing film of 1972, The Godfather. A simple, low-budget tale of a man learning to work in his family's business and eventually taking it over from his aging father. The magnificent and iconic performance given by Marlon Brando, with a mouthpiece and a seemingly traditional refusal to learn his damn lines. Now, in theory, the plot's very simple. The aging patriarch of an organised crime dynasty transfers control of his clandestine empire to his reluctant son. But in practice, it's about things changing, and I'm not just talking about the changing of the guard. It's an analysis on American capitalism, but most of all, it's about family, both in blood and the ones we make for ourselves through our friends and those we can rely on. Now, for those of you growing up with the rapid pace of modern gangster films, you might want to calm down and respect the fact that this is a film that takes its time. The runtime is over 3 hours, and develops its characters, and violence is used only as a last resort. And when it does, it's neither glamorous nor exciting. It's simply a means to an end, and built up with one scene in a cafe legendary for the tension that it creates simply through using a train sound effect every now and then. I mean, what else is there to say about one of the most recognisable, beloved and parodied films of all times? I've yet to meet the film fan who can't quote me half a dozen lines from the film. It actually influenced the mafia itself, and it still stands as an incredible film. It's insanely well acted, shot, and you just don't get anything like it these days. Moving on to the film that confusingly sits atop IMDb as the #1 film of all time, The Shawshank Redemption is an adaptation from Stephen King, an author with a spottier record in film than a group of teenagers with poor hygiene, who advertisers didn't want associated with the film in case it turned away the highbrow crowd and made the film a bigger bomb than it already was. Allegedly, the film follows two imprisoned men who bond over a number of years, finding solace and eventual redemption through acts of common decency. According to IMDb anyway. I've always found it a painfully slow film about tax evasion, corruption, and having to spend your life with nothing to do but listen to Morgan Freeman narrate every day. Yeah, apparently that's a punishment. It meanders along with some pretty solid performances, but I've never seen any reason for the hype that it's gotten. When your 142-minute film can be condensed into a less than 3-minute video without losing any vital plot information, then there might be some padding there. And I know it's supposed to be all about subtlety and atmosphere and one man changing the system from within slowly but surely, but cut 45 minutes from this film and I doubt anyone will be able to tell the difference. And to be honest, if I want to watch a film about a group of men locked away somewhere, this film isn't a patch on The Great Escape, which at least has some quotable lines and arguably one of the most recognisable theme songs in history. Back to this, and I've never found what people see in this film. Aside from probably watching it all the way through recently, I've never been able to see more than about 20 minutes at a time before I doze off. There are too many characters, it's too obvious what's going to happen, and you could lose about 3 of the film's subplots with no issue in any way, shape or form. So what did you think? Which of these films, if either, have I seen? And did you enjoy this segment, and do you want me to try it again? Either way, comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, this has been a Did I Watch? If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.